or hate it, depending on whether it's my team or enemy team. But the draft overall doesn't really have a lot of cohesion, and I clapped Lacoste yesterday with an underlord middle, so I have to go for underlord middle. T1.
Clapped
All right, I need your help real quick. Lacoste was helping me with this one.
The magic hands
There we go.
of prediction. Ooh, did you bait?
496.
496. Man,
Can't
the
be
cards
seen,
love
but trust me.
Dude, all the cards just say what Nomad says, I'm fairly sure at this point. Anyways, let's get into the game because it is now live. Beacon and Black taking away for game number 1 of T1 versus 496.
Thank you very much, Nomad, here with the first game of the series. 496 against T1, an opportunity for 496 to upset if they are to be victorious in this series. But T1, they got a challenge. They're up against Ricky and Techies, miscreants of the Dota 2 world, as it was put on the panel.
Yeah. Wait, really quick engagement here. 5-man smoke again. Oh, they see it. Unsmoked already.
Coming up onto the high ground, looking for an opportunity to go. Zephyr hit up once, but that's about it. They'll go over Cuckoo for a second. And
Feels like
nobody's gonna
everyone's
die.
trying to smoke now.
The 5v5s, they saw that one clip where they got a Kato at medallion minute 0, and they were just like, all right, we should do this every time.
Yeah, it's actually crazy. Like, I think Neon did it 3 games in a row, where it's just 5-man smoke onto the enemy high ground somewhere. And
Yeah.
Of course, the trick gets old at some point, you know. You're not going to fall for it anymore. Maybe next time we'll see them 5-man smoke from the other side.
You gotta,
We'll
yeah,
see.
you gotta try and like mix it up, right? You can't just
Yeah.
go the same way every time.
What is Bombi doing here?
He is
Don't be mad.
playing
Right-clicking.
deep.
Don't be mad.
Oh, he wants to get the...
Oh, get some Eidolons? Oh, the deny.
Bombi's such a...
Now he's dead. First blood. So Zephyr gets first blood on Bombi. It was
What
it
is
was
happening?
worth a shot, I guess. This is the way of the techies. And a little XD from Cuckoo in the all chat.
Like, he does realize Eidolons have 50% magic resistance, right? And Techie does not hit for a 50 damage. What? Mid-Ricky, actually. I thought it was going to be a mid-Wind Ranger. And a carry Ricky. And I don't know why they put this Ricky middle. It's a terrible matchup against Underlord. Absolutely
It's
terrible.
not going to be fun.
Yeah.
By the way, he recognized that the Eidolons take less damage when he was about at the peak of Blast Off. And there's no way back down except on top of the Eidolons.
He was like, oops.
Kind of misjudged this. And I'm interested to see how he's played because I've heard about the Bombi techies. And what I'm going to be comparing it to is the Jinkyu techies. And
You're already not impressed.
well, it's not that I'm not impressed. Jinkyu plays it from the 4, usually lanes with Faith Beyond. They give Faith Beyond a hero where he can maintain his lane by himself, maybe back towards the tower, and then you'll see Jinkyu stack the triangle and take those camps himself. He stacks his own camps, takes it as quickly as he can, and he's usually in the top 5 of net worth, which is wild on techies.
Yeah, it's going to be wildly different this game for sure. Already his start not looking too hot.
No. That is not the way you want to start as a techies.
Getting kicked into the tower.
Give
Tier 2
him
tower.
first blood.
Yeah.
Getting XD'd.
It's, the tech is life.
Carl's actually taking a lot of damage here, but so is Hung. He was outside of the Firestorm, pops the Fairy Fire. Carl goes for the TP, the Blade Strikes. Both committed. Just trying to get that kill onto the Underlord, who only TPs back to his own tier 1. Shackle
Nice
again.
Shackle.
This isn't really getting much though, right?
Nah. He also has the Wind Run, no levels in Power Shot. And of course, Enge, one of the better heroes against both of them. The
There you
Spirit
go.
can get purged, and the Wind Run can get purged. So they have to be really careful in this lane here. Monkey King should just be free farming, and he is. 15 CS, Underlord 15 CS. Lanes are going phenomenally.
Going really well for T1 in the moment.
I'm not
That's for
sure what his techies is gonna do, but you know that's the beauty of the techies.
And you never know what's coming next. I will say, I wish I had a live mic on Nomad, because he made, you know, I guessed on the cards. He actually was thinking this techies is going to do something.
And now
So
he's dead again.
Yeah, he's dead for the 2nd time. And so is the Elder Titan. So both Bombi and Hustler going down. I'd just like to hear Nomad mic'd up once he gets that, gives up that first one and goes, I made a
failed you.
mistake. I could blame the cards.
This is the moment he realized he fucked up.
So it's already a 1K lead. You got the 3 cores on the side of T1 already top of the CS.
Yeah, so the problem mid lane is you're working with like a 40 damage difference pretty much.
Yeah.
He gets a -10 and Another has a +30.
Ooh, okay, blast off. They've got the silence. Hung. One more blink strike, committing to it. Tricks of the trade. They get the kill. Zephyr is here though with the boulder smash, the tower shots, but oh,
Too much armor.
not the damage.
Yeah, too much armor on this Ricky. OS Frog. Balance. Where?
Yeah, but Whitemon, he gets taken out by Hustler. They were playing aggressive on that BB over bottom.
Yeah, they have to. They have to.
Yeah.
But still, this Monkey King absolutely free farming.
Already
Just compare
has
it with
Orbit
the
Corrosion.
CS. Offlane Wind Ranger 5 CS. Monkey King 23 CS.
Yeah.
More than 4 times the CS.
Yeah, and that's why he's already got the Orbit Corrosion and boots.
Yeah. Brutal.
That's a lot to deal with 4 minutes in, that's for sure.
Yeah, like a kill on Dota, you know, maybe equivalent to 3 or 4 CS. But if you're behind 20 CS, it doesn't matter much.
Yeah, I just took a look at the net worth, and it's Monkey King at 2,200 and Windrunner at 11.
Yeah, and Enigma also at 1,800. Top 3 net worth, all by T1.
Yeah, Mars competing, but, you know, Ricky, he's back, Windrunner's back. Windrunner has less net
9
worth than the
CS
Techies.
Ricky. 28 CS Underlord.
Yeah, it's...
The matchup is so bad. I can't believe they did this.
Well, I mean, where are you putting the Ricky? Like top, right?
Yeah, I thought it was just going to be
just,
a carry
just
Ricky.
be top.
Yeah. And then just put a Wind Ranger in the middle, which is completely normal.
Primal Spring out of that BB. Boundless Strike. A couple more shots. Sleep. Oh.
The clarity
It's just
potion.
a slept clarity. Blastoff comes in. They keep that BB alive and get another kill on a Whitemon. So Bombi coming around more so with that Blastoff, but eventually
He died to the Wild
Whitemon
King.
loses his life.
Yeah, the Wild Wing Ripper ripped him apart.
Yeah. And that BB dying to a creep.
Yeah.
Couldn't get away.
How does that feel? Probably not
It
that
feels
good.
pretty bad. Because I think he thinks he gets away. You know, the lane kind of recovers a little bit. He, you know, is trying to make something of this lane at the moment.
1,400 net worth.
All 3 lanes are really struggling.
Yeah, but the Techies is rich. He's 1,900.
Yeah.
Is it a core Techies?
And he's stacking. There it goes. Well, that's the thing. Like, when you watch Jin-Q play the Techies, he usually does become kind of this core-ish Techies, but he does so in a way where he doesn't take farm away from his cores.
Yeah. I mean, this Ricky just getting bullied at this point.
Oh, yeah.
It looks sad.
It's hard.
Yeah.
Hung is having a very difficult time. And now that they've spotted Bombi, this is what you need to do. You need to force it so he cannot take these stacks. Haze popped. Zephyr coming in. Tricks of the trade into the Pit of Malice with the roll coming through. Hung dead again. Damage on a Hustler. They'll chase this Elder Titan past the tier 1, near the tier 2. A TP's coming, but it's not in time. Hung and Hustler hand in hand in the
Losing
grave.
mid tower. Minute 7. Mid tower's gone.
Bombi and Red are going to be here to try and make something happen, but there's not really much you can do. And really, Red, he's dead. Red dead. There's no redemption there.
What is happening with 496? They're just falling apart.
They're playing hyper aggressive and like from behind. They're trying to make something happen, and I'll give credit to that. That, you know, they recognize that they're behind in all 3 lanes, and they're almost forced into a situation where they can't stay in lane, so they have to fight.
Yeah, but oh my god, another solo kill here.
Yeah, he's very dead this time. Zephyr is going to grab that killing spree.
Now Earth Spirit is the top 4 net worth. All the Dire heroes up. It's a brutal beatdown.
Yeah.
They lost the mid tower minute 6. Last time we saw that was Neon against TNC. What happened?
Neon.
50k gold disadvantage
Yeah.
at like minute 30 or something. So I'm expecting the same thing to be happening here. Once that Atos is online, the Ricky has no game. He just finished his boots. 4k behind a minute 8. That is brutal.
Yeah, that's a lot of net worth to be behind this early into the game. You know, triple Wraith Band, boots, trying to make something happen. Again, it's a tough game already. Like, this is not only you know, a lane smackdown, but it's turning into just overall a big deficit.
They're not letting these techies do anything.
No, and that's the way you got to play. You need to make sure that he can't get those. Now, usually that comes with one or two of your lanes doing well as well, and your techies can kind of quietly farm. But when those lanes aren't going well, they have the opportunity to just go for the techies and shut down his game, and that's what they're going to do. Zephyr will get the kill on a Bombi. They'll try to take a tier 1 bottom, but I mean that objective. I'm not sure that goes down.
Yeah. See how I tricked you there with the card? I originally had the T1 card, but I swapped it back.
You just didn't want me to get Prediction King.
Well, I didn't know that it was T1. Because, of course, we're not cheating here. You know?
No, we're not.
It's all
in the heart of the
It's all
cards.
game. It's all game.
I don't have to go to the Shadow Realm yet.
Yeah. We can change that.
Get stuck in a VCR player. So 5K lead here for T1. And
minute 9.
Yeah, minute 9. It's quite the deficit. Fairy's Trinket is good, though, for techies. It's great for
Did you
techies.
know the bombs don't actually increase in damage for spell amp? It says it does, but it doesn't. You can test it in demo mode. I tested it.
Is that as intended?
I don't know, but it doesn't work. I bought a Bloodstone. I thought I'm a king. They still only deal 800 damage.
Val, if we can switch this, that would be great.
Yep. Techies needs
Cuckoo's
buffs.
having a game.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Super fun.
They're all having a blast
Yeah,
of a
yeah.
game. Look at this Earth Spirit. He's the same net worth as the highest net worth here on the Dire, which is the Ricky. He's going into a Blade Mail straight. I like that.
That's usually that move you see when it's mid
chat move.
Earth Spirit.
Yeah,
I
it's a
always
chat
love
move.
seeing it, yeah.
You roll in and you Blade Mail.
Ooh. So was it looking for the Uber ride mid, but
3 bounties.
canceled his order. Interesting.
He didn't actually cancel his Uber. He went through with it, but Earth Spirit was out of it, so he was like, oops, gotta roll out of here. And he
Well,
did.
that's what I meant. He, Earth Spirit
you
ordered
mean-
the Uber, and he canceled his ride. The ride still went without him.
the driver canceled the ride.
Yeah,
He was like, I'm out of here. I don't want to be in this neighborhood. But yeah, where's the comeback play for Dire? Techie Mines. But now he's gonna die again. Maybe.
Potentially. Looking likely. Yeah, Put a Malice down. Firestorm, Midnight Pulse, all a lot for Bombi to deal with. He's dead before his crate explodes on the ground.
I never understood how it works. Like, he's dead, but he still explodes.
Well, the explosives aren't in his body. It's in the cart. So
So he still throws the card.
yeah.
I see.
As it's coming down, you hear a little bit of that music. There goes my hero. Nice crashes down. Yeah. It's not always as graceful as that, but it's definitely what you're thinking in your head.
Huge damage coming out. 4 right clicks. Healing the Underlord.
Yeah, Ricky is having to deal with not really being able to get the dagger through the skin of an Underlord. So, you've almost got the Battle Fury on Monkey King.
Yeah.
He's super farmed just to this point, and Underlord's keeping up with him. Like, you say Jack, he's super farmed, but then the Underlord is right there with him.
Yep. And so is the Enigma.
Yeah,
They have no
actually
Enigma
pretty
counter
even.
either.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah. Almost brings their Enigma, 400 net worth. More needed. Atos soon completed on the Underlord, and then it's go time.
Hung, spotted. Pit of Malice, the roll in again. Carl's here with some help, but Carl's the one who gets the kill. Hung just getting ripped apart, and like we said, there's just not much he can do. Couple of tips back and forth. Trading some shards that don't count, from what I've been told.
At all, yeah. You just get refunded after the game.
Dire's middle tower is
That's
under
lame.
attack.
I agree. At least if you make a misplay, to feel better, you should get shards.
Yeah. I wish they would up the amount of shards you can give, based on how bad the play was. Radovito's picked up by Carl. They've got the Geomagnetic Grip as well as the Pit of Malice here. Cuckoo nearby, and another kill for the side of T1. Now 12-3, 7K lead, just 13 minutes into the game. Earth Spirit getting closer and closer to that Blade Mail, and this is just big items coming in for T1, where 496 are still kind of working on getting their first established items.
Yeah, this is like the kind of situation where in a pub game, you would just AFK in a fountain, go next. But obviously they don't have the luxury to do so here. Every game is of utmost importance. I believe 496 is 1-2 currently, right, in the standings?
496 is in fact 1-2.
Yeah,
But
so
T1's 0-1.
yeah, but T1, you know, they only play one game,
That was against
whereas
Fnatic.
496 is already
Is under attack.
in a tougher spot. Ricky initiating here on Enchantress, who didn't skill her ult, but makes it out no problem. Ricky's also going to the Battle Fury. Interesting.
Dire's top tower is under
Not sure
attack.
how much he'll get out of that.
A-toss into the pit. Root by the pit again. It's so much damage from this.
What
Easy
can he
kill.
do? He's just stuck in the pit of mounts.
Yep.
He drops an arena, but
No follow-up.
yeah, there's nothing to follow that up. I don't, you know, you're almost probably better off holding it at that point. But it's very difficult to know, I guess, right what the right next move is.
I mean, I don't even think that they know how far they're behind.
Magnetize, geomagnetic grip, roll stop in the TP. Techies, he's gonna be dead to rights. They'll get the kill on a Bombi.
It's very hard to judge, honestly, when you're playing the game, how far you're actually behind.
Ooh, Shackle with the focus fire.
Easy kill.
Good kill there for DPC. He's not recovered, but
Recovering.
yeah, you could feel his presence.
Yeah. Another pit A-toss combo and the Monkey King ult. Oh my god, that is brutal. That actually just looks criminal. That's illegal. He's just stuck in there, getting beaten up by the monkeys.
Yeah, that is a rough one for sure. It's just more insult to injury when, you know, you're just getting bullied like that. It's bully beatdown.
They're getting, yeah, I think bully is probably the best term we can use here. 9k net worth behind at minute 15. That is one of the biggest dominations we have seen. I think even the Neon TNC series wasn't nearly as bad, right?
I don't
The
believe
first
so.
game.
You didn't see that
I
coming.
mean, Bombi, you know, we always love to praise him. This game, it's been a rough one. Another initiation on a roll here.
Yeah, they've
Kick
got
him
the
into the
damage.
Enchantress.
Geomagnetic grip, nothing he can do. Tries to get a blast off out, but now the roll lands. And they've got the black hole, but the sweep is in onto the Underlord as well as the Enigma. They'll drop the arena, but he's still standing in the Midnight Pulse. Trying to escape with that ulti. Cuckoo, he drops and he stops the ult. They've got the help from the Monkey King. Jackie's in, and Jackie's here to get some kills. DPC forced to run, Hustle gone, and only Windrunner survives the engagement over bot.
Yeah, Mars, very interesting decision. He ran back into the Firestorm and the Midnight Pulse. He was actually alive, but turned back in to, I don't know, not sure what his play there was, but
They find Bombi again.
Bombi again, yeah.
Or, well, I guess he found them with the blast off.
It's just all over the map. Like, they're just getting beaten down all over the map. This Ricky needs space to farm his Battle Fury. They're just not getting any. This Wind Ranger, I think that's going to be their first quote-unquote power spike. Techies again. They're just
Mine,
bullying
roll.
this Techies.
And there's nothing he can do. Geomagnetic grip as well as the magnetize. That gets committed. Two-man sweep. So maybe you could do something with this. And that's a combo where Bombi gets killed on a Zephyr, a little bit of revenge. And he'll get a second. These mines do hit pretty hard. And that's worth it. Okay, so that's a glimmer of hope.
Yep.
Immediately a pause.
Trying to
Gets-
get into the head a little.
Yeah, it gets called. Maybe they just want to, you know, get a little bit of a breather.
Yeah. In all fairness, probably Techies Mars is one of the most annoying combos to play against in the game. So probably even if you're 20k behind, you can still stall the game for quite a while. It's just, you know, if you're actually just getting contained in your base, which is looking more and more likely, you're just delaying the inevitable, you know.
You can set up with Mars
Yeah.
Techies pretty well, right?
Quick replay here. We see the sleep into the spear, into the two mines. And they did a lot of damage.
Yeah, and then these mines over here.
Yep. Don't know how many dead were. Maybe like 2 or 3. Enchantress, of course, very squishy. I can't believe the Techies mine actually did 800 damage. His proximity mine.
Yeah.
It's brutal. It's like 1.5 fingers of death. But it's not even maxed yet. It's
Jeez.
only level 3 mine. Okay, okay. But where do you go from here with the Techies? It's like, he has a 4-staff, so he can make some cute plays.
Ags.
Yeah, but I just mean like map control wise. Like, you always kind of want to just play in one part of the map, right? Like either bottom or top half, where the enemy can't go to. right? Because there's just mines everywhere. You don't feel comfortable going there. But right now, there's just no offensive mines anywhere because he keeps getting killed when he goes to those lanes. Earth Spirit always right on top of him, same as Enchantress. And I feel like the techies can't really play the techies game.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel like an open techies game like we've seen some in the past, that's for sure.
Yeah, he is.
It's a bad situation for the techies to be in, but again, like I said, with Jin-Q, they usually play it where, you know, you're aiming to win your lanes. You don't have these bad matchups like this side of 496 did. Like that Riki against the Underlord felt like that was one and done immediately. Like Underlord was ahead so fast on that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's just really awkward to me that he would lane that way because maybe it's just because I play Underlord middle a lot, so I know how strong / weak he is against certain heroes. Maybe Hung doesn't have that experience, but to me it's a clear-cut like 8-2, 9-1 matchup for Underlord.
Yeah, that is... It's really rough to deal with, and... Would you almost have like had the matchup be Mars and Techies together in the lane instead of Mars and Elder Titan in lane?
Yeah, I think it's very good. And then you just put Elder Titan top against Enigma. You get the bonus damage from all those Eidolons. I think it makes a lot of sense. The way they laned, not good, in my opinion at least. They had potential to win 1, maybe even 2 lanes, you know, but the way they laned is just makes it almost impossible. They put both the quote-unquote buff heroes, Wind Ranger and Elder Titan, against the Enchantress, who can easily dispel either buff.
Yeah.
Which gives Monkey King, of course, the freest game of his life.
So if you have Mars and Techies down bottom instead of the Windrunner, does that lane go better for you at all? Or
I feel like it goes way better, simply because Monkey King level 1 maybe wants to trade, you know? You do blast off on him, plus 1 God's Rebuke, he's half health, doesn't feel comfortable trading already. Same with Ench, she can get blown up immediately. 1 spear into 1 blast off can result in a very quick kill. But yeah, the most important fact for me is just that Riki is so poor. He's now trying to build into a Battle Fury, which is going to take another like 5 minutes. Then he has a Battle Fury, and he needs to farm his axe, which is going to take another like 2-3 minutes, maybe even 4. And there's just no time. He's too far behind.
Well, he's only 800 gold away. Because he's got...
Oh,
he's got the broadsword and now the claymore coming out on Courier. He's got 972 gold. So he's only like 600 gold away.
Okay. It's just like when... Like in Dota, you feel very bad when your playmakers are behind. Because those are the ones that, when you are behind, can make plays to get you back into the game. Which is... I mean, it's very problematic for 496. I just feel like the Mars was the playmaker. He had a horrendous time. Needs another 100 gold to finish off his Blink Dagger. Whereas Enigma is halfway through his BKB already. Already has his Blink. Underlord building into an Aghanim Scepter, actually. Very interesting. It recently got changed. Where you can teleport on one of your allied heroes.
And reduces the delay by a second.
Yep, and the cooldown by 50.
Which it makes it 50 at level 3.
Yeah, it's a super good Aghanim, simply because you can turn a gank around super hard.
So, reconnected. Should be good to go. Here we are.
Here we go.
So, I guess for T1, up against the Techies. I guess if the game goes late, you just gotta hope that everybody wants to hit the throne and finish the game. I mean, it's gonna be tough though. Like Techies going for the axe. That's what he wants.
Yeah, that's the best item, right? It gives you ult 150 more damage, more cast range,
and then BKBs for both the Windrunner and the Mars.
Yeah.
So like they're down 10k. I don't want to say this game is over.
It's not over, it's just incredibly hard. Like, they still have an incredibly strong high ground defense, and Riki is one of the most elusive heroes. While his team is like defending base, you know, he can possibly farm the enemy jungle and get away with it. He will still be able to find a lot of farm if he's cautious about it. Minute 18 Battle Fury, not the best timing. You know, we've seen worse, we've seen better, but
they need to find a way to get through this armor too on on 496 through T1's armor.
Yeah.
Because that is tough. And it is not going to be fun to go up against.
Yeah, I'm super scared of this Enigma BKB, which is up in 1500 gold. They have no way of canceling it. If you just black hole, you know, the Wind Ranger or the Mars, the entire playmaking ability is gone. Smoked up here with the Blink Dagger, but can't find anything.
And that could be an opportunity to get a kill. You got Blink Arena Spear with the Blast Off to follow it up.
Yep. Now they're just 5 heroes sitting top, or 4 heroes sitting top, and they're pushing up bottom. Wind Ranger is getting closer to BKB. Only needs 1,000 more gold, so he's quite farmed now. Good thing for them. 300 more gold for the Battle Fury on Ricky. Looking towards like a minute 19 and a half Battle Fury. Witchblade on Ench. Needs 500 gold more for that. Interesting pickup.
Crest.
It's more like a core item, you know, but he's feeling himself this game.
This far ahead, making aggressive moves like that, going for these more core-oriented items when you're a 5-position Enchantress. So Malefice, as well as the Midnight Pulse, the right clicks in. Whitemon with another kill.
Yep, just a freebie.
That'll put him closer to the Witchblade.
Yep, now needs 200 more for that. And all 5 heroes of Radiant have such brutal damage possibilities, you know? Like literally all of them deal so much damage. This Ench with the Witchblade is gonna be a massive pain to deal with.
Just not even going into the untouchable yet. Roll in, finding Bombi. Cuckoo with the kill. The arena's down. Focus fire. Jackie pops the Wukongs, but is it going to be enough? Doing a lot of damage to Red, who's trying to get out. There's the roll. The kill on that BB. They'll take out both.
Yep, he just completed his Aghanim Scepter, sitting at 2.3k health, with Agi Threads, even with Strength Threads is 2.5k health.
Ooh, Hung. And Malice on a Betatos. There's the roll with the dust magnetized. The damage is in, and the kill is there. Another kill onto Hung, and, well, a tip from Carl to Ricky.
Now 14k gold ahead on 20. Enigma, BKB 100 gold away. I think they're just going to take Roshan after that. Oh, Monkey is already doing it. Interesting fact, your ult does not trigger Roshan's aggro. They can hit them forever. A little bit unreliable, but once your monkeys get there, you know. Interesting little fun fact. You can solo Rosh as soon as you get Aghanims. But yeah, with this Aghs, they know techies had no time at all to put defensive mines. So I think it's just go time for Radiant, BKB, Aegis. They have to be a little bit careful. They don't get 5-man Stomp by the Spirit. There are still teamfight possibilities, and Enigma did not finish her BKB yet. Gotta wait a little bit. Roshan very low, 800 health.
Power shot.
The damage.
Bombi with a balance strike. They've got the arena down. The spear. Whoa! Right, snatching the Aegis. All right, getting something going here. They did lose Bombi though. Now lose the first life on Red, but they do kill off Hung. So they get the Aegis. They'll blink away on Red, but down goes that BB. Zephyr on the run. It's falling. They've got one, but it's not looking like much more. A second kill on Red. 4 heroes gone on the side of 496.
It was a cute attempt, you know. Well, I say attempt. He did end up stealing the Aegis, but it results in 4 heroes of them dying. Radiant is still very happy with this outcome. They still have Blink, Black Hole, BKB, and Enigma. Has to be careful though here.
Oh. He might go for Cuckoo with the blast off. Right on top, but, well, dead immediately after. Rana Betatos, Pit of Malice, Primal Spring, all on a Hustler. Make it a team wipe. T1, 16k lead, just 22 minutes into the game.
Yeah. And, you know, I mean, 496 made it a little bit easier for them this game, but T1 is one of the most explosive teams in the SA region.
Yeah.
They have very aggressive core players. All 3 of them love to just be in your face the entire time, and we can see it here. Non-stop aggression, while also being very efficient around the map. That's the name of the game for T1. Another smoke up here. And they might be able to find his Wind Ranger. 200 gold of his BKB. A death here would be terrible for him.
Yeah, he really needs to play careful. But they're smoked up, and they might just find red again.
Yeah, Earth Spirit, 800 gold off the BKB as well. They're all just so farmed. It's incredible.
And the top 3 net worth, they're all pretty close to each other. Do the top 3 net worths, I'm trying, math, not strong suit, do the top 3 net worths equal the entirety of 496 net?
Right, 16, 26, 36. Yes.
Boulder smash onto Hustler,
Top 3 is more than the entire Dia team combined already.
which means you're in a very tough spot. Blast off, Radavatos immediately turning this. They get a quick kill on a Bombi. They're gonna look for more. But Carl starting that Dark Rift, and, well, he's got that axe, so it's very quick.
Yep, just go top. You know, they're setting up a defense middle. Just teleport your whole team to top. They are smoked up, though. Windranger has that BKB to work with. But still, Enigma, Blink, Black Hole.
Yeah,
Have to look out for
BKB
this.
of his own. He blinks back, BKB, that gets popped, looks over at red. Malefice, now the roll in. He's not using that Black Hole just yet. They'll get the kill onto the Mars, but they lose Whitemon in the process. Radavatos, Firestorm, roll again. Ricky, he's caught, he's killed, as he's dusted up, silenced up, and taken out.
Man, Ricky really can't join these fights. He needs to farm his Agon Scepter. He's the only hope they have of defending this base and winning the game.
Oh, Pit of Malice down, roll in. Mine's not even detonating anymore.
Yeah, they just have no preparation for this. You know, Tekis is weak in this kind of scenario where there's no setup. Tekis needs about a minute to set up all his mines and everything. They just didn't give it to him. And now it's basically a 4v5 fight because of that.
Ooh, they split in between on both those. Silence comes in, but the Dark Rift is out, and they're all back home.
Easy,
The Dark
quick
Rift's out,
escape.
but like they could just be back in 45 seconds. Like the cooldown with the axe is just disgusting. Level 3, yes, everybody left, but we could be back in a second. They still actually have their tier 1 tower mid, so they don't even need to use the Dark Rift to go back.
And they haven't even used Wukongs or Black Hole yet. And yeah, 496, very outclassed in this game. Oh, a lot of damage coming from the edge.
Yeah, more
Another
than
freebie.
enough.
He died 13 times on Tekis already. That's usually what happens in my Tekis games too. That's why everybody hates the hero. 13 deaths is a lot of deaths.
They're almost catching up to that 1K GPM per minute. Blink Arena, not bad from red. 3 heroes are surrounded, and they'll get the kill onto the Mars. They lose Whitemon again, this time by Hung. Black Hole committed for the Ricky, and that means that Ricky just survives, gets the Essence Ring off. He'll fall afterwards. Cuckoo's Midnight Pulse will do the deed. They take out Hung. He'll buy back immediately. And now the look as the Shackle lands onto Carl, but he is so hard to kill at this point. Hasn't
Why did
even popped
Ricky
that
buy back?
BKB.
Ricky bought back without a TP. Maybe a little bit frustrated here.
Potentially, because he just headed top.
But yeah, Underlord is itemizing. He itemized into a BKB, going into hard next, just going for the really big frontline build. Monkey King also finished his BKB. Next item is already on the way. He went for the shard actually. Little bit of mobility for him. One of the better shards in the game. Trying to kill the Underlord here, but of course his BKB.
Blink, Spear, and the Focus Fire. Loader Smash comes out as well as the Geomagnetic Grip. They do have the damage to take out Carl. It takes all 4 of them, but they do get it done.
Yep, did not want to use his BKB there. Probably thought he's a lot more tanky than he really is. It's still a Windranger together with an Elder Titan Natural Order. It's a lot of magic damage coming through. So you still got to respect that. A little bit of overconfidence here from T1, but still sitting on a very, very comfortable lead. 21,000 gold. They can probably fight even without him.
Now I'm looking at techies trying to build this Ags. I wouldn't even hate the shard. Blast off, extra cast range, making it a stun. BKB that gets popped by Cuckoo. He doesn't have Black Hole to work with, but they still get the kill on the red. They'll look over at Hung. Roll comes through. Hung gets the killed off by Zephyr. Zephyr dead to Bombi, but BKB being popped by DPC. He backs off with his 2 supports.
Yeah, I'm very surprised the Monkey King was so scared. Full health, everything, BKB off cooldown. He did not want to jump in there. He just let his teammates die, basically. Lost the gem because of it. Questionable play here. I feel like they don't need to be so scared of this Dire lineup. They're so far ahead.
Yeah, up by this much. Probably be a bit more loose with how willing you are to be into these fights.
Yeah. I mean, end of the day, you really just gotta back up the other heroes, you know. You're the most farmed hero on your team. You gotta pay back what they give to you, you know. Job of a carry.
Jackie. Going the Abyssal Blade. Whitemon still looking on that Solar Crest.
Yep. Solar Crest, one of the best items. Utility items to just buff up your carry or debuff theirs.
We have a lot of armor already on this T1 squad. I think the lowest armor is Enigma at 8.
Yeah. They might just be waiting for the next Roche and then try to end the game. They did just lose their gem though, so they might have to wait for the next gem as well. Because of course, techies is such a nuisance if you don't have one. You never know if you're safe or not.
And that's one of the benefits from that gem that's been really helping out T1, because they've been moving around the map pretty freely.
Yeah, definitely.
That Roche only a minute away, so not the longest cooldown. But still a pretty decently long timer.
Yeah, I mean, T1 is just trying to choke out 496 right now. I feel like with the lead they're having, they're giving way too much space to 496. They should not be allowed to be this free around the map, I feel. But yeah, they're respecting maybe the unknown factor of the techies, you know? Don't want to get speared into the mines. Yeah, but giving too much respect to heroes like techies is exactly how you can, how this techies comebacks happen all the time, you know? You think, oh, there's mines everywhere on the entire map. That's not true. It's still techies. He has cooldown on his spells. He has limited mana capacities. Can't be everywhere.
He has finished off that Ags.
Yeah, now his mines deal 150 more damage per pop.
I just want to see the shark. I'm so down with it.
200 AoE is very little, though. It's like tiny. Super tiny. Small. Minuscule.
But inside the arena,
which is like 800. And also all the BKBs, of course. Alright, Roshan back up. Getting a quick one here. They don't even want to contest on the Dire side. They need to fight under the mines. Yeah. Ricky, 500 gold off the Aghanim Scepter. There is a glimmer of hope, but it will involve T1, you know, throwing their bodies at wrong targets and stuff, so.
They could contest the last one, but I mean, it wasn't really a contest after all was said and done. All they did was snatch the Aegis. Like, yeah, that's all well and good, but you lost 4 heroes. They were able to kill the Mars twice, so I guess learning from that, it's whether or not you want to kind of throw the bodies in again to just take an Aegis.
This Earth Spirit is level 19, closing in on 20. He's so massive on this hero. Wow. Yeah, same net worth as the Ricky.
The only one who's got low net worth is the Enchantress, but Enchantress has more than the Elderton, so fine there.
5-man, probably group up for a smoke here. Usually never want to do that. 5-man smokes are pretty obvious most of the time. And
Spring, back up.
Yeah.
Might have caught Bombi if you went a different direction on those trees.
Refresher AWP on Enigma, by the way. So
yeah,
double black hole opportunities here. If it was hard to fight, then now good luck.
The silence even longer on the Geomagnetic Grip as he hits that level 10, 20. Balance Strike. Oh, takes out the Aegis. Magnetized down with BKB Popeye Zephyr. They go after the Mars and they kill Jackie twice. Black Hole now on a DPC. He's got the refresher if he wants to go for the double, but just chooses to blink away. The BKB's been popped by DPC. Whitemond's dead. 3 heroes gone to the side of T1. This is turning out to be tough. They've got the arena as well as the spear. They have the damage, the sweep to follow it up, as well as the silence. And Zephyr, woo, just rolling away. So close.
That is a showcase of how you don't play versus techies. Don't just blindly blink in to a lane where he has been sitting on for like the past 3 minutes. There was like, I don't know, like 20 mines? Maybe more?
It was a lot.
Yeah, if he had blown him up just a millisecond earlier, this Enigma would have also died. A little bit unfortunate there, but of course gets the 2 core kills. Underlord blew up from full health instantly. And Monkey King got blown up twice from full health. It's a lot of damage per mine. How much is it?
A lot.
750 per
750.
mine.
Wow. Yeah, 2,700 damage with remote mines on that Underlord. Oh boy.
Yeah. Your cheesy BKB doesn't help you if you're dead.
OS Frog in the chat.
It is, yeah. Building on a pipe, towards a pipe now. The Earth Spirit. Just to mitigate that mine damage. 10% though. Not the biggest deal in the world. Oh, trying to catch Ricky
Roll
here.
again.
Silence.
Dark Rift, and here they are. Silence in, Firestorm down, and Hung. His life is gone.
Yep. Don't forget, Mars also brought back into that last team fight. Still doesn't have a BKB if he dies again. Could be very troublesome for the Dire side here. And no mine setup this time.
Oh, taking out the trees. Oh!
BKB pop.
BKB off. Pin Alice lands on the 2 as well as the Rod of Atos goes after Bombi. Mars in trouble. Balance Strike is in. The damage is there to get the kill on a raid. Looking over at Hustla. And this is a tier 2 dead for sure.
Structures are fortified.
Well, that should be
Dire's
quite
middle tower
simply the high ground push. They should know that they don't have mine set up there because he was defending the tier 2 for so long. 260 bonus damage on the Underlord. Very balanced. But they're very cautious. I think they're very scared of what happened at the tier 2 there. You can tell they're not very comfortable against techies. Well, no one is.
No, nobody is, especially when there's a minefield sign sitting at the top of the steps.
Yeah, techies have so many mind games. There's literally no mine there, like 1. And it just puts the sign there. It's like, uh-oh, I got like 20 here, be careful.
They move over a little bit to the right where he actually does have 20 if he wanted to put him down. He doesn't at the moment, but I'm just saying. He's starting to place down some mines, make it a little difficult.
Yeah, but this is usually what all techies games fall into. Sitting at your high ground, waiting for the enemy to get impatient. You know, trying to breach that high ground. Ricky dead again.
Hung, this is the 10th time he's died.
Yeah. As I said before, he needs to farm the enemy jungle, not his own. The safest place right now on the map is the enemy jungle.
I will say, even though he's died 10 times, there have been points in the game where it's like, oh, well, this is a Ricky. I mean, we need to be careful still.
It's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Once he
under
gets his
attack.
Daedalus, possibly a Rapier after that.
Blink, Focus Fire, and the Shackle landing for DPC. Might be able to kill White Mon. Finishes him off solo.
Never seen a broadhead before?
He's doing a lot of damage. Maelstrom, Chrysalis going into the Daedalus. DPC, I want to say at times has felt like he's single-handedly keeping this game alive.
Yeah.
Although the Techies has been there with some mines.
He's
some
done a
big
lot of
kills.
work this game. Techie's actually sitting at 12k net worth. Getting quite rich.
He's getting there. Aether Lens, going into the Octarine core.
Yeah, more
I'm
mines.
still screaming Shard, but I think it's a point in the game where it's like, I'm not making that jump in.
Yeah.
I need to survive.
Abyssal Blade completed on Monkey. Heart completed on Underlord, sitting at 4,000 health now. So now you need 3 more mines to kill. Which is not that much.
It's only 3.
It's actually kind of ridiculous if you think about it, how much damage one mine is. 750 damage is...
It's only 24 seconds more time for him to get 3 more mines down.
Yeah.
You really haven't disturbed this man.
Spell Prism. Man, if Dire finds a Spell Prism here, that could be huge on that on the techies. Even more mines. Let's see
With an
RNG.
Octarine core.
Did Gaben bless Dire or no? We'll see soon.
So far, well, he's got the Timeless Relic, but that, like you said, it doesn't up the mine damage, right?
It does not, yeah. It's just a bug. Or is it a bug or is it intended? Who knows? Only Valve knows.
It's Saturday. They're probably not going to answer us.
Yeah.
But we do have the question.
But then again, even if it wasn't Saturday, they wouldn't answer us. We're not worthy.
I I'd write a letter.
Are scared.
Handwritten. I think they'd answer that.
You think so? Gaben does that quite a bit, actually. You write him an email. I had a super nice rampage the other day. He did a good job.
I got Rampage the other day. He said, good job. And look
Five to
over,
the
they
bottom
find
already.
the Elder Titan, the kill off Hustler.
Gives it a little bit of space to Ricky. Almost has his Crystallis now.
The Ricky or the Techies set up those mines. And
Both.
honestly, the Windrunner. Daedalus is pretty nice.
How many mines is it in mid lane? I can't even see. There's so many pig faces, so many pig heads. It's like 20.
Radiant's
looks
top
like
tower
so
is under
many.
attack.
So does he do this on purpose where he's got them kind of triple stacked so he doesn't blow all the mines at once? Like we see a lot of
Yeah.
Techies players just all the mines are in one spot and then you blow all of them and you're like, oh, well, I have no more mines to defend with. Well, he's got them in 3 different stacks
Radiant's top tower is under
and
attack.
it's,
That's how he killed the monkey
Boom, boom, boom.
twice.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you can tell he's a very experienced Techies player. Maybe if the early game doesn't go so horrendously wrong, you know, we would actually see the real power of the hero.
Oh, they got
prison.
it.
Let's go.
They got it.
But maybe Ricky wants to keep that, actually. Probably his ego.
Well, we've been seeing these low cooldown Rickies, right?
Yeah. I would keep it on Ricky as well. But for the memes, I would give it to Techies.
Blast off cooldown, even though he's not really using the blast off much. Oh, okay.
Wow, that damage. A single mine is not quite doing the trick.
No, and they're going to get the tier 3 bottom and 2-1 Wise to just lock up these racks. Doing so because... Oh, Balance Strike, Pit of Malice. I don't know if Hung was...
How did they see him?
I think that just might have been coincidence. Maybe they got a little glance at this Ricky. It's just the luck of the game right now as the arena's down around Whitemon as well as Zephyr, but they pop the BKB. They'll go for the Dark Rift and escape. It's very easy when the delay on leaving is minuscule.
3 seconds. 3 seconds only to get out. Enigma picked off on the backlines by Mars and Windranger, I believe. So no black hole. Very good call to just evacuate. You got the melee X, you know, you got what you came for. But now the glooming mines in the mid lane. It's like 20 of them. Like this is what it all comes down to.
Give him the Spell Prism. Let him mine the entire base.
Yeah. Wait, did Ricky buy back again? He did.
Yeah, he bought back.
I don't think they're really thinking about contesting his Rosh. I don't think they can. They're just too tanky on the Radiant side. Only way they win is by baiting them to the mines.
No Enigma, though. It feels so juicy, right? If you're the Dire, you're like, ah, but there's no black hole. We could do this.
I feel like they're baiting them in on Radiant. You know, they want them to commit, but also they don't want them to commit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because in the end, Techies also doesn't really do much in these kind of areas.
Ooh, blink. Spear landing. If it is shots, roll coming through. There's the arena, and they get the kill to Carl. They're starting to turn this one around. They'll look over at Zephyr, but with his BKB, he's able to roll away from the hands of 496. Techies is in deep. Bombi is dead. He'll buy back immediately. Now they'll go after the Elder Titan, make it a second. Spear lands, though. Earth Spirit. DPC from the high ground. Nobody's touching this Windrunner. They get the kill on a Zephyr. He buys back as well. Roche is up, but about to fall to this Radiant side power shot, and nobody in, but the black hole is used, and that is on the Bombi, who just bought back. That means no mines. That means no Techies for 100 seconds. It looked promising for 496 at a point. Jackie working on DPC. The damage, though, from DPC. Pitamaus is down. Can he get 1 life? Yes, he can. He's got a buyback. So there's a second available while the Earth Spirit's going for the Elder Titan Geomagnetic Grip. He's got the dust. He spots in the roll and the kill. Zephyr doing a good job here. There were a lot of buybacks expended throughout the entirety of these 10 heroes.
Level 25 on Earth Spirit now.
Oh.
Guy's been owning this entire game. They don't have a gem, or they do have a gem on Radiant, so they see all those mines. You don't want to walk in there.
They're starting to take him out.
1 by 1. So how do you deal with that now? Do you just come in from the side? Do you just go for the throne because there's no mines there?
You might. I mean, no Bombi for 46. BKB's been popped. Where does the attention go? Looks over at Jackie, blinks back. You've got Enigma, who has the Refresher Shard, the Refresher Orb, looking to get the black hole 3 times down.
Use the shard. Black hole available.
Rift. Ooh, Hung dead.
Not even needed. They're just going for the throne because they know they have no mines there.
Looking to finish the game. No Ricky for 100 seconds. This one looking like it's all she wrote for 496. As T1, they'll attack the throne. The black hole is used. The balance strike is there. The black hole again. And inside the giant circle of the Wukong's command, GG is called by 496. And T1 will take game number 1. So a very self-explanatory wire-to-wire win for Tier 1. Not much 496 could do in terms of turning that one around.